Hi guys, welcome back to the Superscoop podcast. This is episode 21. I'm sorry that it's going to be just me today, but I mean, I don't mind it. But Spain will be in this video just as like clips I'm going to edit in here. He's going to give his thoughts on the Texans game. Without further ado, let's get into it. There are no undefeated teams left. It's crazy to say that with both the Eagles and the Niners losing, the Eagles were the last undefeated team, so whoever got that correct, round of applause. I know we played it 2 different times, but you know it's just funny that it's the Eagles who are the last undefeated team. Anyways, I have a lot to say about the Eagles game, but we're not going to get into that yet. We're going to talk about the Ravens and Titans game first. I believe it was 24-16 or something like that. Ryan Tannehill got injured. So prayers up for him. Sunday was a weird day because Ryan Tannehill and a bunch of other players were injured. Justin Fields was one of them. Trevor Lawrence, I believe, was another. Deebo Samuel, Christian McCaffrey. Like, there were so many injuries on Sunday. It was insanity. But yes, it was 24-16, the Ravens. People are always saying, like, fantasy this, fantasy that. But again, Lamar said on Twitter he does not care about your fantasy team, and they won the game. Justin Tucker was 6 for 6 with field goals. That's 18 points right there, and I believe that Lamar threw a touchdown to Zay Flowers. They pulled out the win, and that's all I gotta say. Our next game we have here is the Niners and Browns, actually. So, with that being said, the Browns just won this game, and I had a weird feeling they might have had. I had a weird feeling that they might win this game, and they actually did with PJ Walker, which is insane. The Niners had 2 opportunities to win here. They had 2 field goals that were missed by Jake Moody. If you draft a kicker, you better make sure he's making that, because I guarantee you, any Niners fans watching this, Robbie Gould would make those 100% of the time. But, you know, CMC also got injured. Trent Williams did get injured, I believe, as well. Brock Purdy had a couple overthrows to Brandon Ayuk. There was a flag against the Niners. I believe it was on Tishawn Gibson. That was a clean hit. I don't know why the refs gave a flag for that. It was a clean hit. There was no, personal foul, in my opinion. I think that was one of the cleanest hits I've seen in a long time. But, you know, player safety, so it is what it is. The Browns' defense, Jim Schwartz is him. That's all I got to say is Jim Schwartz is him. They can be a Super Bowl caliber team if they get their quarterback situation fixed. I think Deshaun Watson can be that guy, but he needs to develop and get back to who he was before the allegations, because if he can, they can definitely be a Super Bowl caliber team. The Browns defense is just spectacularly coached. When Jim Schwartz has Myles Garrett on his defense and Denzel Ward, if he's got talent like those people on that defense, he can make mountains move, because look at what he did Sunday. Absolutely outcoached Kyle Shanahan and the Niners. Speaking of which, I believe Jim Schwartz is 12-1 against Kyle Shanahan. So maybe he's the only man that has figured him out. The next game here is the Panthers and Dolphins. I mean, like, I expected this to be a slaughter. They did double. It was 21-42. I don't know if I predicted that. I'm going to go check real quick. Okay, I did not predict that. I said 38-10. I thought I predicted someone to have double someone's score. Maybe it was the Lions game. Who knows? But anyways, yeah, the Panthers got obliterated by the Dolphins. That's all I got to really say. I'm pretty sure Tyreek Hill also got injured that game. What a weird day it was. It's just so weird how so many players that are pivotal to each team get injured. With that being said, that's all I got to say about that game, really. So to get into the next one is the Colts-Jaguars. So this game was interesting to watch. AR-15 got injured again. He's out for the season. Like, another injury. Anyways, everyone on the Jaguars had a great game, but no one But this one player could not find a way to have a great game, and that was Calvin Ridley. I don't know what was going on with him, but he just didn't have a good game. Maybe he will next game because I hope so. I like him as a player. He's very agile and he's a very good route runner and speedy. I like him. I hope he can bounce back from that. T-Law was firing on all cylinders. Pretty great game for him. Um, Jaguars didn't do too. I mean, sorry, the Colts. The Colts didn't do too bad as well. Um, Now Gardner Minshew is going to be starting for the Colts, which means fantasy watchers go get Josh Downs because Josh Downs and the tight end have been his favorite targets. Kyle Granson. For those fantasy watchers, if you want a sneaky tight end, I would get Josh Downs or Kyle Granson. Now is the Texans Saints game. But before I say mine, I'm gonna put in Spain's clips right here. So check them out.
What's up, guys? Spain from the superscoopodcast here. I'm going to give my thoughts on the Texans game. Sorry I cannot be there. Ran into a couple of issues. First of all, I want to say impressed by CJ Stroud yet again. You know, he did throw his first interception this week, which was then fumbled and recovered again by the offense. So I guess it's all good. But it had to happen eventually is what I told myself after he threw the pick. Obviously, he wasn't going to go a whole season without throwing an interception. Would have been cool, but obviously not going to happen that way. But, I mean, kid throws a pick and then leads a touchdown drive, you know? Like, that's just – he just made up for, you know, his mistake, which is just great show from the rookie there. And, I mean, honestly, we played great ball until about the fourth quarter. You know, the offense kind of started slacking fourth quarter. Still got the win over the Saints. Huge W. We're back to 3-3 now going into the bye week. We play the Panthers when we come back. I don't know if they're on a bye this week, but perhaps they're still winless by the time we play them. I want to say, like, just good job by the defense there. Honestly, I got a phone call. Good job by the defense, really. I mean, fucking phenomenal. Steven Nelson sealed the game with a pick, I believe, after getting torched the entire game. He's usually a pretty good corner, too, but he made up for it with the game-winning pick, sealed it. Will Anderson had a pretty decent game, I think. I was seeing the PFF grades. I mean, as a whole, defense, you know, we got to start getting to the quarterback is definitely what I noticed the most. Secondary looked fine. And I mean, hey, the offense looked great, like I said, until the fourth quarter. We held in there and we won the game. Dub.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed his take on the Saints and Texans game because I agree. CJ Stroud is going to be a great caliber QB. He did throw his one pick, which is what Spain said. But, you know, at the end of the day, they still won. Derek Carr had a game-winning drive at the end, but that he did not, you know, execute well, and that's why the Saints lost. But yeah, the Texans outplayed the Saints, and I even predicted the Saints to lose to the Texans, so I'm glad I secured that pick. The next game here is the Patriots and the Raiders. Another injury happened. Jimmy G was rushed to the hospital, believe it or not. Like I said, this week was a weird day for injuries. I hope Jimmy G's okay. I don't even know if I got an update on him. But I hope he's okay. I believe there was this one defensive tackle who played for the Patriots who played against the Patriots on the Raiders, and he felt disrespected by Bill Belichick because he didn't even congratulate him. But honestly, if I was that player, I would have felt disrespected as well because you spent, 4 years with that team. You'd think you'd have some respect from Bill Belichick to be acknowledged. So that's why I understand why that player felt that way. But I didn't really watch this game at all, so I don't know what happened. I'm not a big Mac Jones fan. I like Malik Cunningham. I want to see him in there more. I mean, with their season falling apart with Gonzo and Matt Judon out, why not put Cunningham to experiment? Because he could be the answer here. Mac Jones is not a solidified quarterback. I mean, he did well the first 2 weeks, but then he just fell apart. I thought he was going to do better, but he proved me wrong. And I like when players outperform when I say bad things about them. It just makes me happy for them because if I'm going to say what I'm going to say and they can take that and I mean not that they're listening, but they can, prove me wrong. I like that. I like being proved wrong. I know a lot of people think that it's weird I like being proved wrong, but I honestly do because I don't know why, I just do. It's a hard explanation, but I just do. Anyways, getting into the Commanders and Falcons game, I mean, all I gotta say is them benching Emmanuel Forbes was the greatest idea Washington has ever made because that's why they won this game. That's all I gotta say about that one because Emmanuel Forbes, he was one who was getting cooked all the time, and Darius Slay was telling him that he was benched when his rookie year, and now look at Darius Slay, he's top five corner, arguably the best corner. I mean, I think he's the best corner, but I mean it has a little bit of bias, but he's still a top corner in the league. The Vikings Bears game, like I said, Justin Fields got injured here. If Justin Fields did not get injured in this game, the Bears would have won because for this to be 19-3, the Bears would have won because Justin Fields has been lights out the past two games, like throwing dots to DJ Moore. I believe DJ Moore had 200 yards receiving those two games where Justin Fields was getting him the ball. And like I said, if he didn't get injured, you never know what could happen because Justin Fields stock's going up. I don't have an update on Justin Fields, but I hope he's okay. I don't remember what happened to him. My mind's blanking, but yeah. Oh God. Everyone, a moment of silence for the Seahawks. Because, Gino, what the hell was that? You had a game-winning drive, and you just take a sack on fourth down. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I don't understand that. He fumbled that game for his team. His team was doing everything they could to win that game, but Gino let them down. Man, here we go. The Rams Cardinals game. The Rams Cardinals game. Like I thought, the Rams were gonna win. I didn't think it was gonna be a blowout, which it was. I mean, it was a semi blowout. I mean, the Rams, succeeded. Kyron Williams is injured too. What, like, another injury? But the glazing the announcers were doing on Matt Stafford was kind of nuts. Like, I bet my friend Alan, who's, you guys see on the podcast, I bet he was enjoying that. I mean, in a different way, too.
Okay.
I mean, pause. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure James Conner's also out, so that's another injury. He's on IR. I mean, I think he was on IR before this game, but again, these injuries are sucky. I wish injuries didn't exist, but that's life. I'm just gonna keep my head up and pray for all the people who've been injured and they have a speedy recovery, because that's all I can do. I can't wave a magical wand and heal their bones or injuries because it's just not realistic. Anyways, getting into the next game, we have the Bucks and Lions. I saw this one play with Amon Ra getting a pass like in between the sticks of the line of scrimmage and the first down. I remember seeing Josh Reynolds or Khalif Raymond coming out as a lead blocker and laying out a guy, just putting him on his ass for Amon Ra to get that touchdown. That was hilarious to me just because he was in a creamsicle jersey and uniform. I just loved it. I also like Amon Ra and the Lions. They're up and coming. I saw some people put the Lions above the Eagles in power rankings. I mean, to each their own, but don't overrate the Lions, but also don't underrate them. They're a great team, but just don't overrate them because then that's when they become disliked. I'm not going to dislike them even though they're above the Eagles in power rankings for some people, but that's just how people are sometimes, and that's fine. Now, the Eagles Jets. The Eagles and the Niners are no longer undefeated. I don't really know. I can't defend anyone here on the Eagles game. I mean, I can make excuses here and there that there were injuries, but at the end of the day, I rewatched the film and there's so many wide open receivers in the fourth quarter. Jalen Hurts could not read the field right, and it was painful to watch because, you know, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith each should have had a touchdown. At least I believe. We were up 14-3 at halftime, I believe, and we did not score since. Not score once. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if it's our play calling or what, but Jalen Hurts only had one faulty interception, which was the one at the end of the game. I don't know what he was doing there. I don't get it. I thought he was going to be smarter than just to try and force it between two defenders to A.J. Brown, but I don't get it. But the Eagles signed Julio Jones. I am so excited for that. I predicted it. Here, I'm going to pop up the tweet right here. Bam. I predicted that. I could not believe my eyes when I saw that Julio Jones got signed by the Eagles because in May, I believe 23rd, I said Eagles, get Julio Jones in an Eagles uni to win him a Super Bowl before he retires. And I hope for all the gods of football that they give the Eagles the Super Bowl because not just because I'm an Eagles fan, but I believe that Julio Jones really deserves a ring. I don't care what it takes to get to that Super Bowl, but we need to win because we have Julio Jones now, and he's 34. I think he was an absolute steal for the Eagles at wide receiver 3 because Quez is on IR, again injury. But again, to go back to the actual game, Lane Johnson got injured in the second half, second quarter, like in the early beginning of it. Jack Driscoll came in. I don't mind Jack Driscoll. I mean, he's allowed a sack and a few pressures already. But I think we'll be fine. I mean, Jack Driscoll is also one of the reasons why Jalen Hurts threw an interception to Bryce Hall, because the defensive lineman won his rep, hit Jalen Hurts' arm, and bam, there goes the ball right into Bryce Hall's arms. But I'm hoping we'll be fine with Jack Driscoll and without Lane Johnson. We need someone for our second. We also re-signed Josiah Scott because Bradley Roby also tore his pec, from what I heard, or has a pec injury, one of the two, which makes sense because he's old. But Darius Slay was injured. He's got a knee injury. I hope he can make it back next week. Justin Evans is on IR, so I hope that Howie makes like I said in a couple videos ago, I hope we can get Jeremy Chin, Buda Baker, or Justin Simmons. Howie's been working those phones, from what I heard, and he's trying to get one of those safeties, which I hope he can. I hope he can also get Dante Jackson from the Panthers. So maybe if he does a trade for the Panthers, he does Jeremy Chin and Dante Jackson for maybe Derek Barnett and a couple late round picks. I'd be okay with that. Reed Blankenship, our also starting safety, got injured, so that's just wonderful. We had Mekhi Garner and Terrell Edmonds at safety in the second half. It was pretty nuts. But you know what? Sean Desai coached one hell of a game for our defense with all the missing pieces. And I'm going to give him a round of applause. Because one hell of a coaching job that Sean Desai had with the injuries and displacements he's had, I'm actually very impressed with him. We also had a lot of sacks on defense. I think we had 6 or something like that. A lot of pressures and shit. We also had more time of possession, which is why I'm so mad and upset. We didn't even score any more points. I mean, Jake Elliott missed that one field goal, which, man, that hurt. That hurt watching. But, at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts and Brian Johnson need to get their shit together because we cannot be doing this getting by shit again because we're barely scraping by. We're like the Vikings of last year with the point differential. I don't like that. I really don't. I don't want to be that team that gets eliminated by the New York Jets in the playoffs. Except we're not going to be eliminated by the New York Jets because we're not going to make the playoffs. We'll probably get eliminated by the 7th seed Seahawks at this point. You never know with Brian Johnson's offense. But again, with Sean Desai coaching one hell of a defense, man, we just need to get that play calling right, and then we can be great. Because if we had given our defense a chance to close out the game because of Sean Desai's excellent coaching, we would have. But Jalen Hurts fucking threw that interception, and then he had one last chance at the end of the game, and he throws it on 4th down into double coverage to Devontae Smith. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to break my monitor when it happened, but again, we're only 5-1, so we'll be okay. And we have a tough stretch of schedule coming up here. I believe we face the Dolphins, and then we face the Cowboys, then Washington, then the Cowboys, then the Chiefs, Bills, and then Niners. So we have one hell of a stretch. We could be 5-6 by the time we face the Niners. Who knows? But we'll see if we can get our shit together. Hopefully we can. I mean, I hope to see Julio Jones do well. That's all I gotta say. Our final game here is the Bills and Giants. I think the Giants honestly should have won that game. I really thought it was gonna be a slaughterhouse, like I said in a couple episodes ago. But the Bills, I don't know what the heck they were doing. And also the Giants. I mean, I get throwing it to Darren Waller at the end of the game. Maybe try and force a PI, which I believe it might have been. But you also have Saquon Barkley. Why not just run it with him on the 1 yard line? I thought we learned that lesson with Russell Wilson in the Super Bowl when he didn't hand it to Marshawn Lynch. But you know what? That simple mistakes like that cost you the game. So, that's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, those are my recaps of the games. Oh, sorry. I missed one, didn't I? I missed the Monday night. Cowboys Chargers. It was Justin Herbert had a chance to win that game, and he didn't. He threw an interception and gave the game right to the Cowboys. I thought that the Chargers should have won this game. They should have. But you know what? I'm gonna say a positive thing about the Cowboys here. This is the first time in a while since Dak's been injured that I've seen Dak be a playmaker again, and it's kind of cool to see, even though I'm a Cowboys fan.
What did he say?
But I do like Michael Parsons, but I gotta pay my respect to teams, even if I dislike them, just because that's just how I am. Anyways, let's get into NFL trivia. We're not doing Immaculate Grid first. We're gonna do Weddle. I'm gonna try Julio because we just got him. Well. Anyways, that's fine. We'll just start off with someone else. I'm gonna try Braxton Berrios because why not? Wide receiver, not in the AFC East, but it's in the AFC. Higher than 0, higher than 27, taller than 5'9". Dang, he's short. But the receiver that we're looking for is not short, so that's something to think. Maybe it's older than 27 in the AFC. Could it be Devontae Adams? I don't know. I honestly... You know what? I'm going to try Jacoby. Jacoby Myers. Damn. In the AFC West, 6'2". I like it. I like it a lot. I thought Jacoby Myers was older than 27. Don't know why. Lower than 16. Okay. Higher than 27. 28. Maybe 29. Maybe 30. AFC West. Let me think of receiver. I mean, it could very well be... Oh, wait, no, it can't because he's on the Raiders. So it could be Cortland Sutton or... Oh, yeah, I know who it is. It's Keenan. Keenan Allen. Bam. Easy as pie. I mean, I don't know why I didn't think of Keenan Allen, but, it is what it is. I'm going to try an NFC player. I'm going to try a defensive player. Let's go with, let's see here. I'm going to go AJ Terrell. Perfect. Boom. Younger than, I missed. I really missed on everything. Okay, not in the NFC. That's fine. Short. Okay, he's not on defense, so maybe it's a lineman. No, because it would be higher than 6'1". And also higher than 24, but it's a young guy in the AFC. Let's try Zay Jones. Or Flowers, sorry, because I can't read. Okay. It's 22. Shorter than 5'10". A wide receiver in the AFC. If it's Braxton Berrios, I'm gonna cry. Okay, well, it's not Braxton Berrios, but he is 5'9". AFC North, maybe. Jersey number 4, 3, or 2 or 1. 2 or 1? But I don't even know. It could be fucking Devontae Parker. I don't even know if I can spell. No? Okay. Yeah, he's 6'3". Okay, it's number one at least. Oh yeah, not. I should have realized that. Okay, AFC West is number one, Jerick McKinnon, but he's a running back. Jerick McKinnon, so I don't think it's him. Um, AFC West number one. I don't know number one on the Raiders. I don't know number one on the Broncos. I don't know number one on the Chargers. So it's probably South. Number one on the Jaguars. I do not know. Number one on the Texans. Don't know. Number one on the Colts. I think it's Josh Downs. Oh my god! What a snipe! Holy crap! That's nuts, not gonna lie. Okay, Draftle. Okay. I don't know who to try. Julio. No, I can't try Julio here. What? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go Amari Cooper. Bam. First rounder. Damn. 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 Okay. Then it's gotta be a tight end. Higher than 2015. AFC. Okay, we can try. We can try. You know what? I'm gonna try Noah Fant. Oh, done. AFC West. I don't know. I'm kind of slow sometimes. Okay, tight end. Yeah, it's not tight end. So it's either running back or QB. So I kind of want to try 2018 or 17. 2017. I forget who was drafted in 2017. 2018. I don't even know. But I'm going to try quarterback here. I'm going to try Josh Allen. I want to try Josh Allen just because. Okay, it is a QB in 2018. That's what I thought. I don't even know who the heck was drafted in 2018 besides Josh Allen. Josh Allen? Really? Okay. Let me think AFC South here. It could be Blake Bortles, maybe. I don't even know when he was drafted. I could be wrong. Blake Bortles was probably younger than that. Or older than that, sorry. Blake Bortles, no. It's not CJ Stroud because he was just drafted. It's not Trevor Lawrence. It's not AR-15. But could the Colts have drafted a quarterback then? I don't know. They could have. Sam Ellinger maybe? No, he was 2020, I think. So, maybe not. Okay, so let's try AFC North. Oh, it could be Lamar Jackson. Duh. No. But it is in the AFC North, so I was close. AFC North. Yep, yeah, that's right. Eagles swapped picks with Lamar because we drafted Carson Wentz and we thought we was. Yeah, but you know what? I like Jalen Hurts, and he is better than Lamar. I don't care what anyone says. Um, but I'm not discrediting Lamar. He's having a great season this year. AFC North. So who am I thinking of? 2018? Texans. Sorry, why did I say Texans? I was thinking of Steelers and I said Texans. Steelers, I don't even think they drafted one in the first round. Bengals, Joe Burrow was 2020. So then Browns, Baker Mayfield. I feel like he was 26. I thought he was 2016 though. Bro, it's definitely Baker Mayfield then. I'm an idiot. You know what? It is what it is. Oh wait, yeah, what am I doing? I gotta play the hard mode. Okay. Maybe I can do Julio Jones? Nope. You know what? I want to try Bobby Okereke. No. Okay, maybe it's a kicker, so let's try Jake Elliott. Nope, not a kicker. So it's on offense. Maybe it's a lineman. Let's try Christian Darrisaw. You know what? I'm feeling a little romantic. Let's try Rashawn Slater. What? Are you serious? What the fuck? What the fuck? I, 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 I don't even know what to say, guys, because I was thinking of Christian Darrisaw, and I was like, you know what? I thought of the Chargers, and I was like, let me try Rashawn Slater. How the hell did I manage to do this? I'm absolutely flabbergasted right now. What the fuck? You know what? I'm giving myself a round of applause. Because that one was an oh my god guess. That's what that was. What the hell kind of immaculate grid is this? Not even gonna lie, I have no idea. Majority of these, I see Cowboys. I'm like, I don't know. Um, like what? Panthers, Raiders? Don't know. Maybe it's obvious, but I'm a little special, and it's fine. 3,000 passing yard season. Okay, probably Philip Rivers. Nope, probably not. Rivers. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Raiders. It's definitely Derek Carr, but that's obvious. Derek Carr. Don't even remember who the heck was the quarterback before Derek Carr, because all I know is Derek Carr. Um, Jamarcus Russell was a bust, so I doubt he had 3,000 yards passing. And I don't want to waste a guess. Jimmy G. I could do Jimmy G, but you know what? Screw it. I am. Yeah, just as I thought. It's probably for the team, which makes sense. I want to try Jameis Williams. Or, sorry, Winston. Damn, that's not right. Taysom Hill. Damn, that's not right either. What am I? I'm throwing dang. Okay. Well, um. Oh no, this one looks so familiar. Like, I should know this. Raiders, Panthers. But, kind of is what it is. But this one also looks familiar. Like, I don't get why I'm blanking so hard right now. I gotta think. I really thought that Jameis Winston had 3,000 yards passing. It's probably not for the team, but I doubt Trevor Simeon did either. But I'm gonna try Ryan Leaf for this because this one seems like it could be Ryan Leaf. Ryan Leaf, because I know he was a Cowboy. Oh, okay. Well, dang, I did not know he was a Charger, and apparently a lot of people knew that too. But color me surprised. Oh, that's who I'm thinking of for Panthers and Raiders. Josh McCown, because he played for the Eagles. That's who I was thinking of. Oh, wow, let's go. Okay. Now I want to figure out these other ones. Panthers and Chargers. That's interesting. I feel like it's definitely someone, could be Trey Boston, but I feel like that's common. Could be Russell Okung. That seems obvious as well. You know what though? I'm gonna try Trey Boston because I feel like that's less common than Russell Okung. Trey Boston. Oh, okay. That's what I like to see. Saints Panthers seems familiar. I feel like Saints Panthers is probably something on defense. Uh it could be. Oh, here's a good one. Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater. Bam. Okay. I mean, I remembered that because Panthers. I mean, he was low key on the Saints too, but I don't remember him from that. I mainly remember him from Broncos and Vikings and Panthers. I'm pretty sure he even played for the Dolphins, unless I'm thinking of someone else. But anyways, to carry this on, let's try Raiders and Cowboys. I don't know though. I feel like it could be Dowdle. Oh yeah, Amari Cooper was drafted by the Cowboys. But I feel like that's obvious. I remember at the end of Jason Witten's career, he went to the Raiders, but I feel like that's super obvious as well. But I don't know. I'm gambling between Amari Cooper and Jason Witten, unless I think of someone else. Which I cannot. So, Jeff Heath. Jeff Heath. He was also a safety for the Raiders, I believe, because I remember he was a great hard-hitting safety. Boom. Oh, that's right. I could not get other guesses, but what a pull that was. Okay. Ooh, okay, I know a decent amount of this. This one, no one's, a lot of people are going to guess Mark Ingram. Let me put it on unlimited. Mark Ingram. Eric Flowers? Okay. AJ Can. Wow, holy crap. Um, Deshaun Gibson? I was talking about him earlier, so that's why he came to my head. Deshaun Gibson. Bam! What the heck? Um, Deshaun Gibson and Mark Ingram. Blake Bortles seems obvious for this one. Jeff Garcia as well. And then Lamar Jackson as well for this. But I feel like they're rather fucking high. Excuse my language. This one could be Raheem Mostert, honestly. Jeff Wilson. Um, who else? I know Raheem Mostert for this one could be a good answer. I don't know about that though. Um, but we will see. We will see. Um, you know what though? I want to try Matt Breida because I know a lot of people are gonna go Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson. Let's try Matt Breida. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Um, yeah, I mean, I really do like that. But Miami and 1,000 rushing yards. Don't really know. Ricky Williams. Okay. Ooh, I want to try the former Eagle Jay Ajayi. Damn, that's pretty common. That's fine. That's really fine. But, you know, Jaguars and 30 plus passing. Guess I'm gonna have to try Blake Bortles. I don't know if Nick Foles works. Nope. Okay, well, I'm gonna try Blake Bortles. I don't like that. I do not. And Jeff Garcia, I do not like either. So I'm gonna try Jimmy Garoppolo. Nope. Um, Sam Darnold. Nope. 1,000 yards rushing and 30 passing is nuts, though. Like, that's obviously Lamar Jackson, but there's gotta be another answer. Because I don't like this at all. We had a great grid going here, but I messed it up with Blake Bortles and Jay Ajayi. I should have put Raheem Mostert maybe. It's probably lower, honestly. But you know what? That's my fault. It could be Alex Smith. I'm gonna try it because why not? What the heck did I just do? Okay, I'm gonna try Alex Smith. No. Anyone else play for the Niners? Colin Kaepernick, maybe? I don't know. I doubt he threw for. Just as I suspected, but. You know, Nick Mullins, I doubt he had 30 passing touchdowns. If I don't even think of anyone else, honestly, who could have it besides Jeff Garcia. So. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go Jeff Garcia. Yeah, 100% is crazy. What the fudge? That's nuts. Now, it's probably going to be Lamar Jackson for the next one. 1,000 yards rushing in a season and passing touchdowns since 1999. It's impossible to guess anyone besides Lamar Jackson because Jalen Hurts definitely hasn't had it. Justin Fields definitely hasn't had it. He's had the rushing, but not the passing. Kyler Murray definitely hasn't. Don't know about Michael Vick. Yeah, guys, I cannot think of anyone else besides Lamar Jackson, so I'm going to go with Lamar Jackson. Watch it be 100%. What the heck? So these ones were lose-loses when I have this great grid. Oh, well. It is what it is. Thank you guys for watching Super Scoop Podcast episode 21. Hopefully you liked my recap, and you know what? Let me know what you think about the Eagles or any of your team's weaknesses. Yeah, in the comments down below, leave me thoughts about your team, your biggest weakness, your biggest strength, and your mix, because I want to know a little bit more about you guys who watch. So thank you guys again for watching, and I hope you guys tune into the next episode. Thank you for watching. Peace.